Всем привет, друзья, с вами Алексей, а мы продолжаем мир Mage проходить. Ну что ж, друзья, приятного вам просмотра. Осталось, наверное, 3 выпуска по часу. Вот. Все, погнали проходить дальше.
Welcome, near mages. I am Professor Kaze, and I will teach you wind magic. I will now briefly lay out essential principles of wind magic. Then I will need you all to repeat them back to confirm that you memorize them. If one of you gets it wrong, you all get it wrong. Please pay attention. When your spell-casting skills soar high, it's most likely from the wind magic under your wings. One cannot change where the wind blows, but one can adjust where their magic floats to. Be one with wind magic, and you are one with your inner mage. Throw magic, not caution, to the wind. The winds of magic are the winds of destiny. Now, all together. One cannot change where the wind blows to, but one can adjust.
Where their magic floats to.
Second test. The winds of magic are the...
Winds of destiny.
Third test. Be one with magic, and you are one with your...
Inner mage.
Correct. You have now learned the Wind Near spell. Wasn't that a breeze? Congratulations. Dismissed.
Hey there, Near Mage. How was class? I skipped out on this one.
Hey, it was fun. How have you been?
Not great. Nightmares are much worse lately. Listen, do you have a minute?
I always do for you, buddy.
Have you ever heard of a wild seer?
Nope. What's that?
A wild seer is sort of like a medium, but specialized in being really sensitive to arcane artifacts. They use natural plant energy or something to see through the fog. I've been thinking ever since we last spoke. It might sound far-fetched, but that book that went missing, the Gibbosus, it might have something to do with my nightmares.
So this wild seer is also like a tracker for arcane artifacts? Kind of like Gibbosus.
Not quite a tracker, no, more like a medium. They write down or sometimes draw what they see in their visions.
Well, it's something. Is it bad, Tutor? The nightmares? What are they about?
Oh, I wish I could say. All I know is that it's something dark and absolutely evil that's just beyond my grasp. And it feels like
Yeah?
it's never too far from where I am. Really close. Too close for comfort.
Why would you think Gibbosus and your nightmares are connected?
Last time we spoke, it suddenly clicked for me. The night the book was stolen, before you asked me about the Shtima, that's when the nightmare started.
Holy smokes! Yeah, that doesn't sound like mere coincidence. I'm convinced. Let's go see this wild seer.
Yeah, except we have to find her first. I asked Kodrin. All he had was vague information that the wild seer is in Rakus at the moment. Not sure where she's staying, so we'll need to do some legwork.
What are we looking for then?
My only guess is, leaves.
Huh?
Oleander leaves, to be precise. Wild seers are one with nature, literally, like at least partly made of vegetation. Wherever they stay for a bit longer, there's bound to be oleander leaves on the ground.
Got it. All right, I'm on it. I'll send my Shadow Fox to get you if I find the Wild Seer first.
And I'll send the Mitskin if I do. Good luck, Hill.
Creepy. I don't think it's... That door has creep. That door creep.
Welcome to the Bronze Needle. Feel free to browse around. Only the most exclusive fabrics here.
Do you make all the clothes yourself?
And I take...
Quite the fancy desk over. It's also got a conservatory that's attached to beautifully lit. It's empty though. The path gets... I won't risk going further with... That leads out of Rakus. I wonder where... feel really snap out of it, Il.
Are you gonna buy something or what?
They don't seem to.
Did you see someone lit up a fuck view in the altar?
An empty. I think these are the. This flower looks unhealthy. I don't think it gets enough water. I'm so tempted to peek inside, but I won't. The heck's wrong with me? I'm so tempted, but the heck's wrong.
Such a distinguished-looking avenue.
I'm not that. They look cool. I've seen them here.
Hey, baby. Are you a vampire that's filed her teeth down?
I should leave.
Safe travel.
Harry boy.
Stop calling me that.
Mind if I look around your inn?
Looking's free. Knock your...
Leaves strewn all over the floor? Oleander, if I'm not mistaken. I think I found our wild seer. I should ask Caralam. Is there a leaf-laden lady on the premises, by any chance? One that has visions?
Shit, I should have swept those leaves. Anyway, client confidentiality, kid.
Oh, come on, Haralam. Tell me, pretty please. I'll come by and water all your plants once a week.
Stop squealing, you chipmunk. We both know you'd drown them all. Yeah, fine. The Wild Sea is staying on the second floor, first door to your right. Now be warned, she ain't feeling well. Bad headaches and nausea, so only bother her if absolutely crucial. And for Kami's sake, you don't know any of this from me.
Mum's the word. Thanks, Harry. Mist, come here, girl. Go find Tudor and tell him to meet me here. Off you go.
Come in, come in.
Hi. We're sorry to bother you.
But you did it anyway. I already have a monster of a headache. Why not add to it? No need for apologies. You tracked me down, I can get mad, that's how it works.
Oh, whew. And, sorry about your headache.
Let's not beat around the bush. I have a talent. Putting it to use drains me, which is why we don't stay out in the open. Whomsoever puts in the effort to find me gets my help and attention. Bigot? Now speak.
My friend here has terrible nightmares. We think it might have to do with, like, an arcane artifact.
Oh no!
There's this book that was stolen from the TIM's library, Gabosis.
Right. Now I have a name, so I will seek. Shh. I am attempting to pierce the veil.
Are you all right?
Ow! Ow! Oh! I'm all right. It only hurts psychically. Someone is putting up incredible amounts of magical defense. Felt like banging my head against a spiked grating.
Oh, crap. So whoever took the book is doing this?
Right. A mage. Someone that wields exceptionally powerful magic. Still railing from it. You two are in way over your heads.
Can you tell what this super mage is after?
Whatever it is, you, it, and my headache are intertwined. I've been having this headache on and off since I was born. It comes and goes at intervals, and I always hope I'm rid of it for good. Now it's you who brought it back.
Me?
In a matter of speaking, this isn't fun and games, young ones. A super mage, as you call them, searching for a thing of such arcane power? Stay out of it. Tell someone who can tackle this, and leave me out of it.
Just tell me what this artifact might be.
You have to believe me. I truly cannot see that. Whatever it is, it's been bopping in and out of this world for centuries. To me, it just manifests as pain, but to the world at large, I shudder to think. It's best left alone. That's all I got.
Could you try again, maybe?
No, not unless you want me pushing up daisies. Psychic trauma doesn't hurt physically, but it can kill you. With your permission, I'd prefer to keep breathing.
I'll be right back. What can we do now?
About this mage's psychic wall of hurt? Not much. However, I can try to look for other pulses related to this book. It's a long shot, but all of this mage's magical abilities might be hyper-focused on just these defenses.
So maybe they neglected blocking off related pings?
I don't know what a ping is, but yes, probably. These artifacts usually leave telltale traces that linger on objects or the people.
Let's try it.
There it is! 2 pulses. One faint, one intense. The first one far away, barely vibrating. The second one, wow, seething with anger and frustration.
Can you reach for the first pulse?
Trying, but it's too far away. I'm not seeing anything. It's out of this world.
Like an alternate dimension?
No, literally off of this planet, as far away as the moon is. I'm sorry, I can't connect to it.
Bummer. Can you see the second pulse?
It's coming into focus. I'll get into a trance now. While I am under, I will draw what I see. I'll have no recollection when I'm back, so what you're getting, that's it. Dipping in now! Oh, that's it. Connection ended.
Looks like a bat? With tentacles. I don't know what to make of this.
I'm not exactly Dali when I'm under, all right? Whatever or whoever this is, it might make for an ally. Might.
Thank you, Wild Seer. I hope your headache goes away soon.
Well, to make sure, I'll go away soon. Take care of each other and watch your backs. Now leave me.
All right, Tudor. Let's make sense of all this.
Right. So we've got a super mage who's after this artifact. We don't know anything about it.
Just that it's powerful and evil, obviously, and it's been coming and going out of our world for ages.
A super mage and an evil artifact. You know what? Let's codename them. Easier to form a mental image. What should we call the super mage?
I'd say, the dragon.
Appropriately ominous. What about the evil artifact?
Well, we're really in the dark for now, so how about the unknown?
The dragon and the unknown. Catchy. And we've got a pointy-eared tentacle thing that might be an ally.
Like a strange god.
The dragon, the unknown, and the strange god. Not gonna lie, I'm scared, but we need to look into all of this.
I'm good to go.
Hold on. Maybe it's best if we don't attract too much attention together. Let me try and stealthily look into this. It's me who's having the nightmares after all. You lay low for a bit. If I come up empty, I'll pass you the baton. Deal?
Deal.
Good. I'll go sleep all this off.
And he flew off into the sunset. A message from Professor Moraine. Miss Vraja, come meet me in the Institute courtyard. Please be discreet. All right, let's see what this is about. Professor Moraine, you wanted to see me?
Just 1 second, if you will. Mithrite and mica in small quantities, and remember to dust the residue off every few hours. Apologies, was just recording some notes. Thank you for coming, Miss Vraja.
Sure. So, what's this about?
A delicate issue, miss, and I hope I can rely on your discretion.
Of course.
Mr. Corvinus has relayed to me in private that you assisted him recently. I find myself bogged down in a similarly muddy situation, one that precludes me from dealing with it myself.
Shoot, my lips are sealed, promise.
It's about a student of mine, a young vampire by the name of Jake Byrne, a brilliant youth from a family of modest means. He really got under my crust, so to speak. In short, he ground me against my better judgment into imparting to him certain spells that should be known to advanced magic users only.
What types of spells were they?
Detection charms. Moderately powerful ones that can penetrate heavy obstacles, such as layers of earth.
Like X-rays or thermal imaging?
Similar in concept, I suppose. But what's more, very efficient in uncovering vestiges that radiate magic.
So, like a metal detector, but for enchanted things.
I suppose.
So you want me to talk to this Jake, right? Where can I find him?
That is the issue. He vanished off the face of the earth a while ago. The spells I mentioned were to assist him with some geological research he was doing. I am forced to admit that I quake with apprehension. It has been a long time. Members of his family have arrived in Rakus, and it is just a matter of time before they dig deeper and link me to his disappearance.
Where was he doing this geological research?
A stone's throw from the shore of that lake northwest of Rakus. There's a small gravel path there leading north. You might have passed by and not noticed it.
I'll take a look. Did you go there yourself?
Miss Vraja, the reason I'm forced to rely on your help is the scrutiny us teachers are constantly under. I am beyond this type of basic geological research, so leaving my turf suddenly would be met with a good deal of suspicion.
No worries, I'll do the legwork. Anything else you could tell me about Jake? You never know what could mean something.
A fine boy at his core, but with a bit of a monetary complex.
So, poor.
Ambitious, whip-smart, hard as stone, bit of a purist. He respected me, but otherwise, unless you were a vampire or a strigoi, a ghoul.
Elitist prick, got it.
I can only assume he spent more time wherever just those two species congregate. That is about all I can tell you.
Works for me, I'll look into it.
Your efforts will not go unrewarded. Do not try to contact me. I will keep my ear to the ground and stay up to date with your progress.
Roger that.
One last thing. Refrain from the use of magic unless absolutely necessary. If you have to, do it as far from the general public as possible. We shall speak when more ground has been gained. Goodbye.
What's this? A piece of cloth with a complicated pattern on it. It's possible that Jake dropped this. I should ask around. I can see huge rocky cliffs on the other side of the lake. I hate to interrupt, but I'll be right back.
Do hurry.
I hate to interrupt, but I'll be right back.
Do hurry.
Did you see someone lit up a fuck v-
This flower, I don't think it gets...
Are you wasting my time again?
Hi,
Sorry, miss. Only them private.
who's in charge? I need to talk to them about Jake Byrne.
Let the child pass, vampire troll.
Thanks for seeing me, Mr.
The vampire Chagall. Lord Vampire Chagall.
I'm Ili Vraja.
The child, Ili Vraja.
Yes. I'm here about Jake. The child, Jake Byrne?
Yes, we have interest in such child. Owes us coin.
Does this piece of cloth look familiar to the vampire Lord Chagall? I have reason to believe it's related to the child Jake's vanishing.
The child Ellie should know this cloth better than we do. It is fancy student tunic cloth made by the man of Bronzius. The Bronze Needle over in the shopping district. That is where this cloth is sold.
Excellent. Many thanks, Vampire Lord Chagall.
The child is welcome.
What about this debt you're owed?
The child Jake, we know him for long now. Much ambition, little coin. Then one time the child Jake shows up with plenty of coin, asks for protection amulets. Expensive ones. But the child Jake Byrne is a vampire frate. So we agreed. The child Jake pays half up front, half after he puts amulets to use. The child never returned. Owes us much coin. Where is the child Jake?
Trying to find that myself. What of these amulets?
Such costly amulets as to ward off powerful, maybe deadly magic. We have them. We sell them. Dearly.
Any idea who gave the child Jake all that coin?
The vampire frats know nothing of this. The vampire Chagall does not care where coin comes from, only that it comes.
I get it. Any idea where the child Jake could be?
We thought you knew more than we do.
I can help track him down. I just need information.
We see. The vampire frats have seen the child Jake a lot in the shopping district. After that, they see him no more.
Thank you, Vampire Lord Chagall. I'll investigate.
The child Illy would do us great favor to return our coin.
I'll be right back.
Welcome to the Bronze Needle. Feel free to browse around. Only the most exclusive fabrics here.
Is this fabric familiar to you?
Why, yes, it's my fabric to be sure. One of my finest, actually.
Did a young vampire by the name of Jake drop by sometime last year?
Yes, there are so many students, a lot of which are vamps. You can't expect me to recall all their names.
Jake had this piece of fabric on him, and your shop is the only one that sells it, or am I wrong?
You're not wrong. As I told you, it's my fabric to be sure.
So that proves he was here.
I never said he wasn't. I just don't remember him in particular?
Wait right here.
Miss, this is my shop. I'm not going anywhere. Welcome to the only the...
Wait.
Miss, this is my...
These are pretty well crafted, I have to. How do you even use one of these? I'm proud. How do you even use? How do you even? Ouch! How do you even use one? I'm proud. Hi,
You can. You're back, child.
Any idea where the child Jake could be?
We thought you...
I can help track him down.
After that...
Apparently there is a passage to somewhere beyond these trees.
The path gets... I won't risk going further.
Ellie, nice to see you again. What brings you to me humble hut? Another investigation?
Yes, actually. Did you happen to see a young vampire student named Jake Byrne around here quite a while ago? I hear he used to hang out in this district.
So that's who he was. Weird, pale vamp kid, right? Yeah, I used to see him out the window sometimes, making all these magical passes at buildings. And frankly, I thought he was a loon. So you're after him?
Trying to track him down, yeah. Can you tell me anything that's, say, out of the ordinary regarding your neighbor Abroncius?
I thought I told you. I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, you did.
However, I don't think that applies to ex-neighbors.
Who do you mean?
Boton, the guy who sold the place to Ambrosius. What a character. I think he might have had a bunch of screws and bolts loose.
That's what was unusual about him?
Yeah. See, the kookiness worked in Ambrosius's favour. Boton sold him the place dirt cheap. Guy was convinced there was something evil hidden underneath the house, so he did everything to dump the place on the garment peddler with the quickness.
Thanks for your help.
Anytime, Millie.
Do you think this Botan was delusional, or could something actually be hidden there?
Look, on the one hand, the guy was screwy. Claimed this evil what's-it was invading his dreams and torturing him nightly. On the other, this is Ruckus, so anything's possible. Never heard Ambrosius claim about the house, but then again, he's one business-minded mother. He'd keep a lid on it if shit was being poltergeisted from under his nose. Evil things in your basement can be bad for business.
No doubt. Thanks, Viserion. You've been really helpful. I think I'm starting to put the pieces together here.
Oh, word. Well, if you ever feel like telling the tale, I'm down to listen. This dullard of an assistant never has any exciting stories.
All right, see ya.
Welcome to the only the most...
Look.
Whatever do you mean?
I know there might be something dangerous buried beneath this building, and I know Jake came here looking for whatever that thing is, decked out with earth-penetrating magic and protection amulets. So please, Mr. Abroncius, stop denying the obvious and grant me access to your cellar.
He insisted that he go digging in the cellar and never came back. I didn't lay a finger on him.
I assumed so. Never came back, huh?
Miss, I have not been down there since he descended, but it's not what that fool Botan thought it was. Rumor has it that there are enormous tunnels that spread everywhere under Rakus and lead to the mountains. Jake Byrne is probably far away if those rumors are true. And how can they not be?
I'll see for myself. Which way to the cellar?
Follow me. I will unlock the way. Gods, he did dig. I am not going any farther than this, miss.
Relax, it's under control.
Is it? I think I hear someone upstairs.
Nothing relevant to my search here.
That's as far as you're going, Illy Vraja. You're a decent person. You never should have gotten mixed up in all this. Now please hang back and let me find Jake.
He's your brother, isn't he?
And my responsibility, not yours. I appreciate you leading me here, but now it's up to me.
Was looking for Jake the only reason you joined the Institute?
I don't have time for chuntering. Please hang back and let me find me brother.
Lead the way.
Jake! No, this isn't real.
So this is what got him. It's like a heart made of stone. It doesn't look dangerous. Feels like whatever evil it held went right into Jake when he grabbed it. Poor kid. Let's see how this works. Play?
Dewar, if you find this and you're listening to it, things have gone wrong, I guess. Yes, you were right. Too dangerous and not worth it. Whatever. As you can see, I found something. Not what my client was hoping for, but it's something. It's glowing and hissing and I won't lie, I'm a bit scared, but this heart thing will probably fetch a good price on the dark market. Whatever happened to me, use some of the money from selling this stone heart to try and, bring me back. Other than that, if you can't bring me back, I'll see you on the other side, if there is one. I'm grabbing it now. Toodles.
I'll examine the place first, then talk to her. He looks dead, but then he is a vampire. How do these things even work? Either that, or he's frozen stiff, or paralyzed. A lot of good those expensive amulets did him. Neve, I'm so sorry. Can I do anything?
You know more magic than I do. Use it, damn it!
I only know a few spells, but I'll try.
That's better. Whoever you are, thank you. That heart had a firm grip on my, heart. Seems you've broken it. Oh, this feels good.
You've got a lot of questions to answer, Jake Byrne.
Afraid not. Neve, stay off my back. I'll be fine. Go back home. And say hello to Mummy and Daddy for me.
Don't you dare! Shite. I'm off. Stay safe.
Great. I'll just pick up these coins and leave. So this is what's like a heart. It doesn't feels like whatever evil it poor kid. Hi, can I go in?
You can.
Child Illy.
Vampire Lord Chagall?
Tell us, have you found the child Jake?
I did, but he slipped through my fingers again. They do this teleport thing. It's so annoying.
Some vampire frauds are good at that, yes. What of the coin he owes us?
I hope this is all there was to it.
We will not forget this kindness. Consider yourself welcome in the midst of the vampire frauds.
Dope. I'll take my leave, Vampire Lord Chagall.
Farewell, child Illy.
Professor Moraine.
Miss Vraja, tell me everything.
He seemed dead, but I cast a spell and revived him. I know you told me not to, but this was underground in the Bronze Needle cellar. It was just me and his sister Neve. He dug up this crazy heart-like artifact. Anyway, they both vanished in puffs of smoke before I could ask any more questions, but...
I am probably absolved of any suspected guilt, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that eases my unrest a bit. But nevertheless, who did he do it all for?
Whoever they are, they're rich and probably powerful.
I see.
Suspecting anyone?
I am, yes. But I am not in a position to divulge whom at this point. Not unless I land more evidence. Or, worst case scenario, I confront them. Many thanks, Miss Vraja. What can I do to repay you for your efforts?
I'll let you know when I think of something.
Villains are among us. Take great care, and try not to rock the boat too hard.
You too, Professor.
Don't you know eavesdropping is rude, near Mage?
Looking good.
This place is beautiful.
Hey, man.
Illy, haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?
Something I couldn't involve you in, for several reasons.
Oh.
Look, in short, someone has been paying poor students to look for forbidden artifacts throughout Rakus.
Oh, wow. You see the pattern forming too, right? We're probably assuming the same thing.
That this could also be the dragon's hand? It would definitely make sense, but it's my first year, man. I don't know what this place is usually like.
Right now, it's worse than average, believe me. And speaking of artifacts, I failed miserably. I've come up with nothing. You're free to take the reins on the investigation.
No problem, dude. I think I know who to start asking.
Ever resourceful. Keep me in the loop, okay?
You got it. I have no business with him now. Probably best to not.
Don't make me cast fate. Man.
Hey, Alinka.
Catch you soon.
All right.
That roaring fight. It's from Dominika. Dear niece, it occurred to me that I never introduced you to my coven. Come find me at home.
My favorite niece. I'm happy you're here. About time you met my coven of witches.
Ooh, I'm thrilled.
Yes, well, save that for when you get to know us better. Meet my girls. Rada, our healer.
So nice to finally meet you, Ely. If anything ails you, let me know.
Kira, master watercrafter.
Good to know you, kid. Shaping water is my specialty.
And last but not least, Despina, the necromancer.
Who hasn't necromanted in years? Still a friend of the dead, and now your friend too. Not that you're dead. Yet.
And there's that wonderful sense of humor.
Happy to meet everybody. I won't hesitate to seek out your help if I need it.
Now, Ely, please forgive my long absence. I've been away on a research trip of sorts. What have I missed? What have you been up to?
I found this vampire kid that was missing. Intriguing thing about him, he'd been researching ways to find forbidden magical artifacts.
This does not bode well.
The question is, at whose behest?
Now that you mention it, I've dealt with another kid studying at the TIM. Stima, by the name of Ostrakad, he'd stolen a forbidden book for someone. Putting 2 and 2 together...
Same employer,
Could be. I have a code name for them. The Dragon.
You barely started school and you're already uncovering conspiracies. That's my kind of girl.
I've made a good friend. His name is Tudor Strigoi.
Professor Strigoy's son?
That's him.
I know the boy. Not directly, but by reputation. He's a good egg.
Careful around his father, though.
Strigoi Sr. is not a bad man, just very strict in some senses.
Translation, he's an asshole.
Let's not use that language around my niece, eh, Kira?
Yeah, I'm sure she's never used that word before.
I've learned to keep my distance, don't worry. I convinced a creature to speak. He'd been refusing to, and sweet-talking people was his bread and butter.
That's one way of looking at it. Another would be that you helped him break his vow of silence.
Well, when you put it that way...
Magic provides a lot of freedom, but behind that freedom, it's annoying misresponsibility, always tagging along.
Gods, I hate her. I helped a dude find out about his long-lost great-grandpa.
You've been keeping busy, huh?
Yeah, he was a curse lifter, a terrible one at that. I found his diary and gave it to his great-nephew.
Was that wise? He might have mentioned Rakus and magic in there.
Yeah, but everyone thought he was a bit nuts, so I don't think it matters.
Their contempt for our sheer existence is often a blessing in disguise.
I guess. Ladies, I've used magic a few times, and I have to say, as mind-blowing as it is, it's so unpredictable.
Of course it is. You are but a near mage. Still, all these years later, we ourselves struggle with that.
But how can I tell if I'm using the right spell for the right situation? Or if I even have the spell for it?
Sometimes the best thing about magic is knowing when not to use it.
Restraint can be more powerful than magical action.
In my experience, there is always a solution that does not involve spell casting. That is how I have slowly stopped bothering the dead myself.
It usually means a lot more legwork, though.
It does. But this is how I see it. You decide to cast the spell. Whatever happens, no regrets. That is, as long as your heart was in the right place.
If you're in serious doubt, come see us and we might chime in.
I'm off.
Have fun.
And use magic responsibly.
Always. Later.
Ну что, друзья, мы на этом закончим этот выпуск. Час уже пролетел, прям незаметно. Вот, продолжим в следующем выпуске. Так что спасибо за просмотр. Не забываем ставить лайки, подписываться на канал, оставлять свои комментарии. Поддержать меня можно по ссылочке в описании. Все, ребятки, с вами был Алексей. До встречи. Всем пока.